Hello kids, and oh my god, this is so cute and so laggy. Welcome back to Animal Shelter 2. I think I might have a theory as to why lately, especially when we first load up the game, it's been as laggy as it has been. It started shortly, I'd say, after we started really setting up for the vet DLC. And I was thinking, what if it is especially this whole amount of items that we just have sitting out? So, I was thinking, what if we get, do we have any of them here? No. What if we get some more of these boxes, put one or two, depending on how badly we need them, like with the syringes, maybe two, put one of them into the shelves, and have like one or two ready to grab, especially of the stuff that we started using, like the pills and stuff. And otherwise we just keep the containers. That should reduce the item load, and I could imagine that those are certainly impacting the performance. But, oh my goodness. I obviously cannot guarantee anything. I don't know anything about the code of this game, but that is a theory that I came up with, I think yesterday as I was showering. Did I click on you? No, I don't think I did. Okay. You're healthy, that's great. Hello, Bold. You're healthy. Isn't that also great? Okay, we refill that. And we refill that as much as we can. Someone's sleepy. That one's still in use. This one is free. So you go in here. And you little sleepyhead, you go in here. Then we grab some fresh dog food. Yes, let me through. Do that. That. Woof. What you barking at me at? Hmm? Oh my god, those eyes. Oh, that face. Those ears. Oh. Okay, I see two cuties playing back there, but what do we have to do? Floppy still has to run around. We have people that want to adopt this cutie pie. We maybe have someone who doesn't live near a vet clinic and who has a dog, but don't have a garden and don't have kids. That could match. That matches, that matches, that matches. That matches, that matches, that matches. Then we have one other trait, the sleepyhead trait, which is not on here. You can come on over. And then for cake, I think with cake we had a lot of struggles to get the right application going, because there was always like a trait that's not wanted, or like a condition that's not ideal. Yeah, that's the unwanted conditional. Unwanted traits, multiple. Unwanted traits. Unwanted trait. Unwanted trait. Unwanted condition. I think condition is a little bit easier, especially because it's a ferret. Here we have one matching trait. Can we make that two? But here we have actually two things. That's a little bit too much for me. This could work. We have two matching ones, and we have one that doesn't match. But I mean, hey, this is the opposite of the unwanted condition, so, you know, that's okay-ish, I guess. Penny, we need to play with a laser. Okay. The mozzarella stick, it's a waiting game. Paco, we need to clean your teeth. Oh. Nora, we need to teach to jump, and Bolt needs to learn to lay down and also clean teeth. Okay, our little tapeworm buddies need a teeth cleaning. That's okay. And that. And there we go. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I think this will actually be the last recording session before the DLC drops, because my plan is to record 2 episodes today. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Wednesday the DLC should drop. And I will just record right when it's available, at least a little bit. Edit that, get that uploaded, and then record more. Like I mentioned before, I would also like to do maybe a whole separate video on the DLC. I'm not sure yet. I have to really see how it is, how it feels, how much I like it, all of that. But yeah, that might also come out at some point during the week. I do have plans for a pretty productive week. It wasn't completely done yet. Like, today is actually one of the days I managed to stay awake and I didn't go back to bed, even though tiredness is definitely hitting me now. Which isn't ideal. I might lay down for a bit of a nap, I'm not too sure. The thing is, the boyfriend's coming home pretty early today, so I could just nap until he gets home, which would almost be sleeping until I normally sleep, with the difference that I had recorded a bunch of things in between and I would have been very productive. So we don't really need a bath, and then we need to clean your teeth. We'll wait a little bit until we give you a bath and then we get that little goal checked off at the same time. Yeah, I might make some more apple pie today, which is also pretty nice. Maybe I'm gonna make curry. I'm not sure yet. No, actually not today. Today we're gonna have burgers, but we could have curry tomorrow. So that is nice. Someone's texting me? Okay, that's just a friend. Yeah, it's just a friend. Sometimes I want to really make sure that no one like needs me to help out with the dog or something. Or that my parents need me downstairs for whatever other reason. So, you know, I try to be reachable in those cases. And anyway, I think I have another little dog story. I already mentioned that in today's Life in the Woods episode. But, you know, this is an animal game, so this obviously fits in here perfectly. So, my dog, my sweet little baby, who we've had for almost 2 years now. You know, I think this dog is more autistic than I am. She loves her routines. And if those routines don't happen, she is visibly upset. She also really doesn't like it if someone isn't home. That's not appreciated. One of her routines is that every night my parents go into the living room to like watch a movie or a show, and she always gets a treat then. There is the occasional day where my parents are like tired after a long day of work and they're like, okay, let's just not watch anything today. Let's keep on doom scrolling a little longer and then just go to bed. She still gets her treat then, but she doesn't like it because my parents are not doing the usual thing of sitting there with her. If my dad ever dares to go on a business trip and he isn't even home, not good, not good. But there has been another little routine that they have started doing recently. Yeah, just squish in. It's not like I wanted to get out of here at some point. This dog. Okay, I'm just gonna join them. She gets a sausage every evening, and now that the weather is getting a lot warmer, she has been spending a lot of time outside. And yesterday, she was basically outside until she got her evening treat. So, that was okay. You know, she had her treat. Shortly after that, the boyfriend and I went downstairs for a very late dinner, and she kept, like, bobbing her head into the kitchen, but then leaving again, and then... Because by then my parents were done with their show, so they were back on the office, and she kept like booping her head into the kitchen and then into my parents' room and then back and forth. And I was like, is she just annoyed that I don't have the door fully open? Because she doesn't really like opening doors. She is a strange dog. Ah, we don't have a photo of you. Let's change that. So I was just like, I don't know, she's just having one of her moments, I guess. Like, what else could I come up with? So then my dad goes to bed shortly after that. She ended up laying down in the kitchen next to me. So I was like, okay, sure. Oh, what kind of noise was that? A sweet little baby. So I was like, okay, she's just having a day. That's okay. We all have our days. And then a little bit later, after she decided she doesn't want to come upstairs because she doesn't like me anymore for some reason, my mom goes to bed and she brings in the dog and she's like, this dog depends so much on routine, it's crazy. I was like, what's going on? Then my mom was like, this dog stood behind her until she thought about what could be going on here, and she realized she didn't get a sausage yesterday. So then my mom went into the kitchen, the dog ran after her, she got her sausage, and then she was happy and she went upstairs finally. Now you want a picture taken, okay. We just did that though. I'm sorry. So, God forbid my parents ever forget that again. I think this dog will find a new home all on her own then. How dare they not give her a sausage on time? Unacceptable. So yeah, that is a little dog story. She is very special, you know. It's... yeah. I mean, I don't blame her. I also like having a routine and all that, but she's taking that to another level. You know? I know we also have a lot of items here in the critter building, which, you know, given the whole item discussion we just had, I don't know if that's ideal, but, you know, at least in here we'll keep them. We don't have... we have some, especially with the water, but I feel like the bedroom might be more of a problem cause. Plus at least there we can easily fit in the boxes. I mean, to be fair, they would also fit on here, but this just looks satisfying. And maybe this is far enough away that it's not like constantly loaded in. I don't know. I'm just a person playing the video game. I don't know anything else. About anything. By the way, if we don't get around to organizing all of this into boxes in time, there's a chance the performance might improve anyway. Because next weekend, there's a good chance that the boyfriend and I are gonna switch PCs. Because he has a pretty decent PC that he built last year. Because he programs, but the thing is, now with his apprenticeship, he gets home late pretty most days. He's exhausted. He just doesn't have the energy for programming, really. So he was, yesterday he was like, Kiwi, what if we just switch PCs? I'd be keeping my graphics card and all my storage things, but we'd have some other upgrades, which I think would be pretty useful, because 2 days ago I tried streaming Eco, my current hyperfixation game, and that just didn't go that well, and that broke my heart, because I love that game and I think streaming it could be really fun. But I couldn't play on a large world, I couldn't play on a medium world, even on a small world. I had to turn down the graphics settings, and it ended up looking like, if you were around like 2014 and you were looking at like Flash games, there were so many Minecraft knockoff games. The graphics ended up looking like that. That is just not what I had in mind when I said I was gonna stream Eco, you know? So that was kind of upsetting. Chances are that could improve. Floppy, finally! That could improve, maybe. I'm obviously not sure, given that I will still have a, I mean, not ancient, but older graphics card. But, you know, we'll slowly improve. Okay, Nora wants a picture taken. You're Paco. You are Nora. You sweet little baby. You little fluff ball. You little fluff ball who needs a bath and who's tired. Oh my god, the lag.